Hey, before we get into Melissa's workouts, I just wanted to share a little bit of information, make a real short video as to what gear we have and what gear we don't have, and kind of maybe a real quick why, if you will. If you watched any of my other videos that I made when the pandemic first started, I was training outside and we were using logs and jungle gyms and all kinds of stuff. And the reason is we don't have any gear. We really don't. We have a couple old bands and some dumbbells that go up to 55s. And a couple weeks ago, Melissa and I made the decision that she was going to start training and doing her lifting at home, right? And we'll kind of get into all that schedule in the next video. But in doing so, and just trying to make those workouts a little bit more efficient, we decided to purchase a little bit of gear. And we're not buying stuff willy-nilly. I mean, we really put a lot of thought and effort into kind of where are we going to get the biggest bang for our buck. So I'll show you what we bought and what we have and the stuff. And we have a couple things that are kind of en route.
Still in transit.
Yeah, still in transit. But we're going to get started here. So I'll show you what we bought and kind of why, and again, where we're trying to get the biggest bang for our buck. The other reason I wanted to do this was I've been talking to a lot of people that are making big Christmas purchases in terms of home gear. And if you ever want to talk about any of that stuff, and again, just trying to maximize those dollars, just hit me up. I do know a lot of people that are buying Peloton bikes. And I mean, my opinion, I think that's great. They're really expensive. They're like $2,000 or $2,500. And as I've been mentioning in a lot of videos, I don't think cardio is the way to do it. If your goal is to get leaner, tone up, all those types of things, excessive cardio is not the way to do it. And if you're then spending $2,000 or $2,500 to do that, I don't think that's a wise decision. So here's what we did. We purchased an inclining bench. So we got this at Dick's. Yep. And this is nice because it goes on an incline. There's several settings. It can go straight up for us to do our shoulder presses. In fact, it can go what I would call below parallel, if that shows up on camera, so you can actually do a decline something. And I think that's really good. There's a good investment. If you see this flooring now, and this certainly isn't, what we have here isn't necessary to get through these workouts, but I do think it could be helpful. And if you don't have these things, hit me up. And if you can't do one of the exercises, just contact me and I'll give you an alternative, okay? We did buy this flooring though, just so we wouldn't be crashing the weights on the floor. I know Melissa likes to throw weights really aggressively when she's done.
Boom.
So we do have some dumbbells, and like I mentioned, most of the dumbbells that we have, can you play Vanna here and show what we got? We have dumbbells that can be kind of built where we can take, wrong ones. There you go. We have dumbbells that can be built. We have some extra plates that can be added to these, and we can get those up to 55 pounds. And then Melissa has some stationary dumbbells here. What are those, 2 pounds?
2s, 5s, 8s, and 10s.
Yep. 2s, 5s, 8s, and 10s. That's great. We do have some bands that we're going to be using. Grab those black bands. Yeah, so we have 2 of these, and we have some more bands en route. Melissa was going to use these today, and they just seem a little bit robust. So
They're a little heavy.
They're a little heavy duty. So we have some more that are en route, and hopefully we're going to have those in a couple of days. We won't be using those today anyway. I do have some bands that aren't looped. These are real old, so we're going to just kind of make do with these. We did purchase a couple handles to hook on the bands. You don't have to use a handle. If you have one of the looped bands, give me one of those looped bands again, please. Thanks. You can always just put your hand through here, but I tell you what, it's not as comfortable, especially when you're going heavy and you're getting a little bit more aggressive with those. So it's nice to have the carabiners and the handles on there, and you should be good to go. What are what I would call like the booty bands? Yeah. And again, wow, you got would you get a set of 4 of these? Purchase these at Dick's also?
Actually, I think that's a set of 3, and this one was one we had.
Oh.
These other ones we got somewhere
else. Oh, okay. Set of 3, and next row one we got. You purchase these at Dick's.
Yes.
So we have a light, medium, kind of heavier one, and a lot of times we'll use these around the knees to do glute work. Okay, so that really covers everything. The only other thing is a set of paper plates. Can you show our paper plates, please? Our patriotic paper plates.
They
We
don't
did
have
these.
to be patriotic, but
But it does help. It does help. And we're using these in our workout, in workout number 2. So you're gonna need a set of paper plates. And I think that should be it. And hopefully we'll get our new bands soon, and we can show you what we're gonna do with those. All good? You good?
Yeah.
Ready to go?
Yeah.
Let's get it.